You're watching the latest financial news with VEVOFX. It's Tuesday the 14th of November. So get ready for a monumental trading week as President Joe Biden gears up to engage in a face-to-face discussion with the formidable Xi Jinping, the leader of China, on the 15th of November. This summit marks the first direct conversation between these two influential leaders this year. Anticipation is riding high as this meeting aims to anchor and fortify the ties between the US and China. Biden and Xi will have the unique opportunity to delve into a myriad of issues that have shaped their relationship, not to mention addressing pressing global concerns. So while US officials are tempering expectations, downplaying the likelihood of breakthroughs, they do emphasise that the primary goal is to dispel any misconceptions that may have cast shadows over this crucial bilateral relationship. So brace yourselves for a diplomatic encounter of significant magnitude. Now we'll give you expectations the meeting will have potentially on the Forex market, but the upcoming meeting between Presidents Biden and Xi Jinping is set to cover a range of critical topics. China's foreign ministry highlights that the discussions will delve into strategic, overarching and fundamental matters shaping China-US relations, along with global issues, of course, related to peace and development. Well, there are expectations for both countries to announce a resumption of military-to-military communications, which Beijing themselves cut off after former Congress Speaker Nancy Pelosi visited Taiwan in August 2022. The US also seeks an agreement with China to combat the use of chemical ingredients in producing fentanyl. Additionally, the two leaders are anticipated to agree on a ban concerning the use of artificial intelligence (AI) in autonomous weapons, including drones, and in the control and deployment of nuclear warheads. The meeting's location is undisclosed, but we do know it will occur in the San Francisco Bay Area. President Xi's visit to San Francisco from November the 14th to the 17th will include meetings with President Biden and participation in APEC meetings. The US has also asked China to convey messages to Tehran and assist in preventing an escalation of the conflict between Israel and Hamas. President Biden is expected to emphasize this message during the meeting with President Xi. Now, the discussions will encompass Taiwan, of course, a key point of contention, along with technology restrictions and military incidents in the South China Sea. President Biden will reiterate the US's stance on maintaining the status quo in the Taiwan Strait, emphasizing support for peace and stability. Despite Taiwan's upcoming presidential election, the US will express its long-standing policy against supporting Taiwan's independence and will warn against Beijing's interference in the island's elections. So, what does this mean for the Forex market? Well, as the new week unfolds, global markets are mostly on an upward trajectory, anticipating key economic data releases in the US, China and Japan. And of course, all eyes are on this upcoming meeting between Biden and Xi Jinping. In Europe, Germany's DAX climbed 0.4% to 15,287. The CAC 40 in Paris advanced 0.4% also to 7,072. And Britain's FTSE 100 gained 0.4% as well to 7,386. However, S&P 500 futures dipped 0.3% and the Dow Jones Industrial Average edged 0.2% lower. Investors are closely watching US consumer prices and retail sales data scheduled for Tuesday and Wednesday respectively. Additionally, Japan will reveal its economic growth figures on Wednesday, while China will provide a monthly update on factory output and other indicators. Last Friday, Wall Street experienced a significant boost, contributing to what could be one of the market's strongest months of the year. Despite a report indicating rising consumer inflation expectations for a December interest rate hike by the US Fed have now diminished. The S&P 500 surged 1.6%, the Dow gained 1.2%, the Fed aims to keep inflation expectations low to avoid a cycle that sustains high inflation. And by late Friday, traders estimated only a 9.1% chance of a Fed interest rate hike in December. That's down from 14.6% the day before. And oil prices continued their decline over the past 3 weeks as concerns about the Israel-Hamas conflict's impact on supplies eased, coupled with increased crude shipments from Russia and the United States. And in currency markets, the dollar strengthened to 151.85 Japanese yen, that's up from 151.47, reaching a one-year high. And the euro edged higher to $1.0689, that's from $1.0681. However, we do expect the dollar to remain strong as there has been no monumental shift in the balance of trade and the large funds in the market. It may be a good time to look for higher time frame resistance to trade the dollar lower. So that's it for this week. Let's know your thoughts in the comments below, and if you'd like to keep up with the latest Forex news, do click on that subscribe button. And why not give us a like whilst you're at it? In the meantime, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. This has been the Quick News brought to you by VEVOFX.